Brendan Savage here. I'm with Bobby Reynolds in the coach's office after practice. First of all, you were on the golf course in Tampa when you got the call to come back?
Yeah, actually I was. I was on the third hole of the TPC course in Tampa, so it was fun. A couple of the owners called me. I had kind of a heads up the day before, but that was the first time that they actually called me and said they wanted me to come coach.
Looking at the weather now, do you regret the decision?
Yeah, exactly. I was supposed to be down in another 5 days, so no, it's actually working out really well and coming back and obviously having a lot of fun doing it.
Had you thought much about getting back into coaching between the time you left and the time you came back?
Truthfully, no. I didn't even consider it. Didn't even, people asked me about it. I didn't really do anything. I was doing other business stuff, so I didn't really get in, even think about it. I came to a couple of games and watched it, and I came as a fan more than anything. But in the back of my mind, it was there, and then all of a sudden, when I got the chance they asked me, I jumped at it.
So why do it? Just to enjoy?
I miss hockey. It's been my life. I actually do love coaching. I've done hockey schools and doing coaching and things like that for probably 10, 15 years now. So I do like the part about coaching. It just I knew I wasn't going to leave Flint because of my kids and because of my family and because of everything like that to go pursue coaching. So I didn't even put my name in the ring for this year. And I was doing other things, like I said, in business, so I kind of just put it on shelf it because I didn't think the opportunity was there.
Do you still miss playing?
No, actually I don't. I get as much enjoyment out of coaching than I do playing. Playing 18 years and things, you miss it every once in a while. You miss it, because the stuff like that. You miss, but. I think it helped me going back playing the last year after I quit 1 year to really get it out of my system to say, okay, yeah, this is done, because I had no inkling, no want, nothing to try again.
As a rookie, you played, I think, 7 games in the NHL. What was that whole experience like?
Oh, it was good. I mean, I played 7, but I was there for like 21 or something like that. So I got called up, mid-February. So I was there for the duration of the period, or duration of the season. And it was great. I mean, obviously it was awesome playing.
A lot of big buildings you played at.
Oh yeah, I played. Now they're all getting destroyed and getting knocked down. But Maple Leaf Garden and the Chicago Stadium, and I started in Chicago Stadium, so I got to hear the whole crowd thing, and played in Quebec, and so I got to play in a lot of the historic buildings. So it was fun. But looking back, I probably was too starry-eyed that I didn't actually, I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably should have.
All right, tell the famous story about you were #1 star one game and the big assist you had. Tell the story to anybody who hasn't heard this one. This is good.
Well, Gary Lehman was, he scored 50 goals that year, and he was stuck at 49 forever. And he just, at the start of the game, he said, whoever assists on my 50th goal, I'll give him $1,000. And I just happened, Mark Osborne got hurt, so I got placed in there on their line, and I ended up getting a goal and assist in that game against the Rangers. And I assisted. I threw him a breakaway pass, and he scored his 50th. So God has it, I actually got a goal and assist, and I got $1,000 for assisting on Gary's.
Didn't he knock on your hotel room door later that night? And
I didn't even say anything about it. I just was like, oh yeah, it's some guy, and he actually went and cashed a check at the hotel and came upstairs and handed me $1,000 cash. So I was like, oh, and I didn't even, me being a rookie, I wasn't going to ask him, hey.
This was 20 years ago. Was that big money?
Yeah. I mean, big money. Guys are making, $500-600 grand was the top guy. So to say, hey, I'll give $1,000, especially to a rookie, you know what I mean? Gary was probably making, $300-400 grand. So just to pop out, obviously that's a lot of money, but just to pop out $1,000 for an assist was pretty good.
What about the team now? Do you feel like it's starting to come together after you've made a lot of changes and some struggles?
Yeah, I think coming in, there was a whirlwind the first, 2-3 weeks where I was bringing a bunch of guys. I mean, the first 3 games, I got here on Thursday. We played Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I pretty much was an innocent bystander, kind of here, but just kind of watching. I really didn't do any coaching. So realistically, for the first 2 weeks, Steve and I made a bunch of changes, and I think a lot of the guys were on edge. A lot of guys didn't know, I made them uncomfortable and tried to worry about their job. And now that we've pretty much solidified our team, obviously we'll add guys here and there throughout the year because you always do. But I think guys are starting to get comfortable with me, they know what I expect, and they know that I'm behind them, and it's all together. So it's a good feeling in the locker room. I think it's now calmed down, and our play starts to show.
Thanks, Bobby.